That's not, I don't do, but people do. I don't do drugs of any kind.
Now, if you thought Tamar was just going to let this little funky feud simmer quietly on Instagram, think again. She came back swinging with a burn that lands harder than anything before. She didn't just block Funky or call him messy. Tamar went straight for his weak spot, calling him a crackhead. Yep, she went for the whispers that have been circling him for years. Funky's whole brand has always thrived on chaos. His live streams, YouTube rants, club antics, it's all part of the act. Fans have always speculated if he pops something before going live. And Tamar used those rumors like ammunition, lighting him up like fireworks. During her first Instagram live since that incident that left her losing teeth, she openly claimed that Funky is always on something. Allegedly, she even has videos of him completely high, hinting that they could surface now that their so-called friendship is over. This isn't just petty shade, it's character assassination. And it's not baseless. Funky himself has admitted on camera to using edibles, drinking, and living a wild lifestyle. Remember that infamous live where he rambled about cabbage and smothered pork chops, insisting, I'm not high, but I am on an edible." Fans noticed. Tamar is now leveraging those receipts to show that this isn't just harmless weed brownies, she's painting a picture of a man spiraling. Tamar's timing was deliberate. Funky accused her of faking a medical emergency, the blood, the teeth, the dramatic Instagram post, to promote her EP, labeling her a liar and opportunist. Tamar flipped the narrative, essentially saying, "No, you're the liar. And while you're busy calling me fake, let's discuss your little powder problem." This isn't just name-calling. Tamar is turning the situation into a strategic move. By framing Funky as an unreliable, attention-seeking blogger, she undercuts his credibility before he can defend himself. In the court of public opinion, if people see him as unstable and careless, his version of the Tamar stunt loses impact. In essence, she's using a scorched earth tactic to control the narrative. The irony is delicious. Funky built his career exposing other people's messes, their addictions, scandals, and lowest moments, and profited from it. Now, the roles are reversed. Tamar is dragging him using the same tactics he's employed for years. If he behaves like a junkie and talks like a junkie, maybe that's what he really is. It's messy, it's ruthless, but it's classic gossip warfare. Tamar isn't playing fair, and she doesn't need to. When someone publicly accuses you of faking a serious situation, you strike back where it hurts most. For Funky, that's the long-rumored vices he claimed were all jokes. The streets are watching. The Hive might be indifferent, the Tamartians are loving it, and Funky's loyalists are insisting it's all lies. But one thing is undeniable, Tamar just tore the mask off him. True or not, the crackhead label is now a mark Funky may never fully shake.
And please don't, I blocked you, I don't engage, I'm not gonna say your name. Just don't talk about me. I don't want anything else to do with you. You're not my friend, okay, don't like me.
Now, baby, Tamar isn't stopping at just tossing shade on Instagram. Oh no, she took things to a whole new level, something Funky probably didn't see coming. Word is, she got her lawyers ready and even started threatening legal action against him. Yes, you heard that right. Tamar Braxton, queen of music and drama, decided Funky wasn't just reckless, he was legally accountable. Honestly, it was only a matter of time. Funky didn't just critique Tamar's music. He accused her of faking a medical emergency, claiming she used her own health scare as a publicity stunt to promote her EP. That isn't just gossip, it falls squarely in the territory of defamation. Funky's version made Tamar look deceitful, manipulative, and desperate for attention. And if you know Tamar, reputation is everything to her. So when Funky doubled down on YouTube, talking about profiting from her drama and meeting her where she's at, Tamar heard dollar signs ringing in her head. Fans immediately rallied behind her, saying things like, "Yes, drag him to court. Make him pay for what he said." They want to see her pull a Cardi B move on Funky, just like she did with Tasha K, walking away with millions after lies were spread. Tamar is clearly trying to flip the same playbook, take a loudmouth blogger and show him that the law has limits. But Funky isn't backing down either. The moment Tamar threatened a lawsuit, he hopped online to control the narrative, telling his audience, "I swear on my mom's life, I've done nothing wrong. I have no reason to lie." He framed himself as the one being manipulated, claiming Tamar let the public believe he hurt her and then tried to punish him when he defended himself. In his eyes, her lawsuit is just an attempt to silence him because she can't handle the truth. And don't forget Funky's fanbase. His YouTube supporters see him as messy but genuine, so Tamar's threats read to them as intimidation, her trying to Cardi B him into submission. They argue Funky doesn't lie, he just overshares, and if Tamar gets caught in the chaos, that's on her. Fans are eating this up like it's an exclusive love and hip-hop blogger edition. The twist? Both are benefiting in their own ways. Tamar gains sympathy, appearing strong and unapologetic to her fans. Funky scores content for days, replaying Tamar's Instagram lives on YouTube with commentary, racking up views and engagement. It's a back-and-forth cycle, lawsuit for live, shade for video, and there's no end in sight. But one thing is certain, Tamar understands the power of legal threats. Just ask Tasha K and Funky. Once someone's painted as reckless with lawsuits looming, everything they say comes under scrutiny. That's why Tamar's public move isn't just petty shade, it's survival. Funky has been open about past habits and lifestyle choices, so that part isn't new. But when framed like this, it makes people wonder if he's still involved in the same behavior now, intensifying the drama.
He's been very open about the use that he's had in the past and things like that, so that's not news to anyone. But when you put something out there like that, makes it seem as if, is he currently using, besides, edibles and things like that. Again, two people that are very drama-fueled coming together in a friendship, I'm not.
We're talking about edibles and similar things here. Two personalities fueled by drama colliding in a so-called friendship? Honestly, that's no surprise. But hold on, child. If you thought this feud was just about Instagram shade or courtroom threats, you're in for more. Tamar didn't stop at throwing words around. She allegedly came armed with receipts, and not the cute, harmless kind. We're talking about actual video evidence. Yes, Tamar Braxton is hinting at clips that supposedly show Funky Dineva at his most unguarded, messy, and, in her words, crackhead state. She knows visuals pack a punch. Words can be spun, Instagram posts can disappear, but video? That lives forever. Rumor has it she's sitting on footage that could embarrass Funky in ways words alone never could. According to Tamar, this isn't just idle gossip. She claims Funky has been involved with these substances for years, and she's got proof. If those clips truly exist, it changes the narrative entirely. Funky would no longer be just a messy blogger, he would be an unreliable figure. Once a street label brands you as addicted, your credibility is damaged beyond repair. But here's the twist. Funky isn't exactly new to this game. Rumors about his substance use have circulated for years, and he's addressed them openly. He's admitted to edibles, heavy drinking, and wild nights, always turning the story into content. Yes, I was high, but I still spoke my truth, is basically his motto. So Tamar producing receipts could backfire. It might make Funky look authentic, relatable, and yes, messy, but messy in a way that people actually engage with. And messy with proof? That, my friend, is profitable. Let's not pretend Funky is innocent in this receipts battle. Even before Tamar threatened him, he hinted at exposing her. On one of his YouTube rants, he ended by saying he could reveal the dirt he knows about her but chose not to. That's a power move, a clear warning that he's not defenseless. Now, we're at a standoff. Tamar allegedly has videos on Funky. Funky allegedly has secrets about Tamar, blooded incidents, skeletons in her closet, maybe more. The blogs and social media spectators are watching this like a championship fight, waiting to see who will drop the first major bomb. Fans are divided. Tamar's supporters want the clips released to expose Funky as a clout-chasing crackhead. Funky's followers say, she's just mad because he called out the truth. He's been consistent, while she's constantly in drama. Meanwhile, neutral onlookers are screaming, just drop all the receipts. We want chaos, not calm. But here's the reality. This receipts war is dangerous for both sides. Tamar's status as music royalty could be at risk if she leaks videos. People might accuse her of punching down. Even if Funky owns his actions, brand deals, partnerships, and credibility could take a serious hit. The truth? Neither of them probably wants to go fully nuclear, but the threat alone fuels the feud. Every Instagram live, every YouTube rant, every shady post keeps the fire alive. It's like the prelude before a major drop. And let's be real. Sometimes in the gossip world, the hype of having receipts is more tantalizing than the receipts themselves. Once those clips go public, there's no taking it back, and Tamar publicly labeling Funky a crackhead was her opening salvo. Now the real question, will Funky retaliate with his own proof? Has said before, people have accused me of things far worse than this, and all you ask in this moment is, please don't ruin it for me. Let's step back and be objective for a moment. When the drama heats up this much, it's better to take it slow. Everyone's quick to pick a side, claiming Funky's lying or Tamar's causing chaos, but the truth is, both of them have their hands dirty. Starting with Tamar, no doubt, she's talented. Her voice, her catalog, and the Braxton legacy speak for themselves. She doesn't need gimmicks. And yet, here we are. Instead of dropping news about new music, she's making headlines with pool of blood incidents, half-finished makeup on IG Lives, and cryptic jabs at Funky. The real question is, why is she dragging herself into blogger drama at all? She's supposed to be music royalty, a Grammy nominee with respect in the industry, Toni Braxton's sister, and yet she's squaring off with Funky like equals. That alone makes people side-eye her. It seems like she's feeding the fire rather than extinguishing it. Brands, networks, and sponsors avoid unstable talent. The sad truth? Both had chances to turn this chaos into something positive. Tamar could have focused on music, framing her near-death story as resilience and reminding everyone she's more than drama. Funky could have protected his friend publicly, then shared his side later with receipts. Instead, they chose chaos, and chaos makes noise fast, but fades just as quickly. So what's the takeaway? If Tamar doesn't manage her image, she risks being remembered for meltdowns more than her music. And if Funky doesn't separate his messy entertainer persona from his reckless real-life habits, he risks losing the credibility that makes his voice matter in the first place.